In a world buzzing with noise, it's so easy to feel small, to feel like your voice is just a whisper in a storm of shouts. This is the story of a boy named Aron, and it's a story about a simple truth he had to learn the hard way. Comparing yourself to others is the fastest way to lose who you truly are. Our story begins in a school auditorium filled with the excited chatter of students. On the stage, the principal clears his throat, a wide smile on his face. "Students," he announces, his voice booming through the speakers. "Next month, we will be holding our annual talent contest. Everyone is invited to join." The room erupts in cheers. But in the back, away from the excitement, Aron quietly lowers his head. You see, Aron loved drawing more than anything. It was his escape, his passion, his whole world. But he also knew something else. Or at least, he believed it to be true. He believed there were better artists in school. As he watched his classmates excitedly discuss their plans, singers practicing their high notes, dancers showing off their moves, Aron felt a familiar weight settle in his chest. He whispered to himself, so quietly that no one could hear, "What's the point? I'm not as good as them." Later that day, walking home, the feeling didn't leave him. He scrolled through his phone, a gallery of other people's perfection. Friends posting their latest drawings, flawless and vibrant, videos of incredible achievements, racking up likes and praise. With each post he saw, his own light seemed to dim a little more. He let out a heavy sigh. Everyone is so much better than me. I'll never be enough. When he got home, his mother, Sarah, saw the cloud hanging over him immediately. She sat down, her expression full of concern. "Aron, what's wrong?" He hesitated, then the words spilled out. "I want to join the talent contest, Mom. But I'm just not as good as the others." Sarah didn't say anything at first. She just listened. Then, she gently put her arm around him. "My son," she said softly, "the more you look at others, the less you see yourself." Aron looked up, confused. What did she mean? Without another word, Sarah led him to their backyard garden. It was a beautiful sight. Flowers of every kind bloomed in a riot of colored deep red roses, brilliant yellow sunflowers, delicate blue orchids. They stood side by side, each a masterpiece in its own right. Sarah pointed to them. "Look at these flowers, Aron. The rose doesn't try to be a sunflower. The sunflower doesn't compare itself to the orchid. Each one grows by being exactly what it is." Aron looked at the garden, really looked, for the first time. He saw how each flower, with its unique shape and color, contributed to the beauty of the whole. "People are the same," Sarah continued, her voice gentle but firm. "You will grow in your own way, at your own time. Not faster, not slower, just yours." A small smile touched Aron's lips. Her words were like a seed of hope planted in his heart. That evening, back in his room, Aron picked up his sketchbook. He started to draw. But this time, something was different. He wasn't drawing to win a contest. He wasn't drawing to impress anyone. He was drawing simply because it made him happy. And as Aron stopped comparing, something magical happened. He found joy again, pure and simple, in the thing he loved most. He spent the next few weeks lost in his art. He drew characters from his imagination, built entire worlds on paper, and told stories with his own unique style, his own vibrant colors. The fear of not being good enough began to fade, replaced by the excitement of creation. Finally, the day of the talent contest arrived. The auditorium was buzzing with energy. The stage was a whirlwind of talent. Powerful singers, graceful dancers, and even a magician pulling a rabbit from a hat. Aron stood by his canvas, his heart pounding in his chest. He watched the others perform, and for a moment, the old Tao crept back in. He took a deep breath and thought to himself, "They're all amazing, but that doesn't mean I'm not." With that thought, he walked onto the stage and began to paint. The crowd watched, captivated, as a scene began to emerge on his canvas. It was the garden his mother had shown him, a tapestry of flowers, each one different, each one beautiful in its own way. When he put down his brush, the room filled with warm, genuine applause. One of the judges stood up. "Aron," she said, her voice filled with admiration, "your art is truly unique. You don't just paint a picture. You paint with emotion. That is something no one else can copy. Aron smiled. A real, proud smile. He hadn't won first place, but it didn't matter. What mattered was that he had finally, truly expressed himself. Later that day, sitting with his mom in the quiet of their home, he told her, "I didn't win first place, but I feel like I won something bigger." Sarah looked at him, her eyes shining. "And what's that?" Aron looked down at his hands, the same hands that had brought his garden to life. "I won myself back." She pulled him into a tight hug. "And that, my dear Aron," she whispered, "is the greatest victory of all. So, if you ever feel like you're falling behind, remember Aron's story. Don't compare your path to anyone else's. You are growing in ways you may not even see yet. A flower never looks sideways. It simply grows toward the sun. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. And always remember, no one in this world can be you, and that is your superpower." Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires. See you next time.